When it comes to cars, no matter who's making them, a major factor that needs to be stated is safety. Safety ratings on cars are vital to not just businesses, but the consumers that are looking to buy their latest vehicle. When it comes to Tesla, they want to be known as not only the company that's helping deliver electric cars to everyone, but also making cars that can be safe for everyone to drive without question. Allow us to show you how their safety features stack up to others. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 4. Tesla's mindset on safety. There are many ways we can honestly start out this list of breaking down the features of Tesla's safety items in their cars. But let's start off with their mindset in regards to the cars themselves. You see, many car builders honestly prioritize aesthetics and power over everything else. Now sure, they don't skimp on safety as that wouldn't help sell cars, but it can be a lesser notion for them. In contrast, Tesla, and especially head engineer and co-founder Elon Musk, have the mindset that you can have that aesthetic and the power without sacrificing anything safety-wise. For example, they're aiming to make self-driving cars so that human error and distraction can be taken out of the equation. How long till they get to that point? It's hard to say, but they really want to do it. What's more, while they work towards that feature, they are also working on safety features like the Advanced Driver Assistance System. If you don't know what that is, these are features that can alert drivers to vehicles or pedestrians around them, keep vehicles from drifting out of their lane, and apply the brakes to prevent or reduce the impact of a collision. You've likely seen them referenced in commercials for cars. Tesla takes them and puts them into every vehicle to help ensure safety. In a survey about car safety with responses from around 72,000 vehicles, 57% of respondents said at least one ADAS feature had prevented a collision for their vehicle. And both Tesla and Toyota were the brands that had the best ADAS features that helped prevent car accidents. That's showing that their mindset works when it comes to safety. Number 3. Model 3 perfection.
Engine like a normal combustion car would. Instead, all the empty steel and aluminum at the front of the car.
While those safety features are great, there are going to be times when they literally are not enough. Sometimes you can't be warned in time that something bad's going to happen. And thus, you need to make sure that your ride can take a hit without endangering the riders. Tesla cars as a whole have a magnificent safety rating. But when it came to the Tesla Model 3, well, let's just say they did better than magnificent. We'll let Tesla explain why that is. Based on the advanced architecture of Model S and Model X, which were previously found by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, to have the lowest and second lowest probabilities of injury of all cars ever tested. They engineered Model 3 to be the safest car ever built. Now, not only has Model 3 achieved a perfect 5-star safety rating in every category and subcategory, but NHTSA's tests also show that it has the lowest probability of injury of all the cars the safety agency has ever tested. Think about what that says and means. That means that, according to Tesla at least, any car that the NHTSA has tested doesn't match up to the safety elements of the Model 3 Tesla. And that line about lowest probability of injury is something that will definitely catch a lot of people's eyes. Because again, people do want a stylish car, but they also want one that they'll feel completely safe in. So hearing that a car in an accident will all but guarantee no injuries is pretty tempting to get, and puts Tesla far above the safety of other vehicles going against it. Number 2, improving safety quality.
You can see how the battery in the floor lowers the overall center of gravity, helping the car return to an upright position.
But it's one thing to say you have a ride with the lowest injury probability. You have to back that up with proof of what your car will and won't do in a car accident, which Tesla was again more than happy to do. Like Model S and Model X, Model 3 benefits from its all-electric architecture and powertrain design, which consists of a strong, rigid passenger compartment, fortified battery pack, and overall low center of gravity. These safety fundamentals help to prevent intrusion into the cabin and battery modules, reduce rollover risk, and distribute crash forces systematically away from the cabin, all while providing the foundation for our superior front crumple zone that is optimized to absorb energy and crush more efficiently. Obviously, there was a lot of big words and phrases thrown around in there, so let us break it down for you. Basically, what it's saying is that if the Model 3 was to get into a car accident, it would do everything in its power to ensure safety on a multitude of levels. For example, when a car rolls over, it risks hurting people in various ways. The Tesla 3 won't roll over in most circumstances. Plus, by having the metal of the vehicle go and crumple and absorb energy, it minimizes the impact that's transferred to the driver and the passengers, which is another key element in a car crash. Think of it like padding for a boxer while he's training. They hit the pads of their trainer while they know it won't hurt the trainer no matter how hard they hit. Same principle here. The car absorbs, redirects, and crumples in ways to reflect the energy away, making it a car that's safe to drive and have little fear of. Of course, that's assuming that Elon Musk and Tesla are 100% accurate about their safety features and ratings, which obviously is true, right? Number 1, doctoring safety.
The structure of the Tesla Model 3 held up reasonably well in our driver's side small overlap crash test.
If you couldn't tell by our hinting, there have been some strong allegations that Tesla hasn't been 100% honest about how safe their cars are. For example, remember the report that Tesla claimed the NHTSA made? Well, they may have exaggerated things a bit. Because of this, the NHTSA went and filed a complaint with the FTC, and then the government gave Elon Musk a cease and desist order to ensure that he didn't keep talking about this. This is not the first time that Tesla has disregarded the guidelines in a matter that may lead to consumer confusion and give Tesla an unfair market advantage. Whoops. Plus, there is proof that Tesla 3 has defects that can cause car accidents, but you don't hear about it because they're putting out over-the-air software updates for some problems and not reporting them as defects. Maybe they believe the problems are not safety issues, or maybe they're worried about how it will impact share price. To be fair, they're not the only ones doing this. There is a long, sad tradition of car companies doing this. Still, that's not the best way to win people over. Honesty is the best policy when it comes to car safety. Now, it's not to say that Teslas aren't safe cars. They honestly are, and they do have true safety ratings and data to back it up. But just like their competitors, sometimes it's the fine print that matters the most. And there you go, everyone. Look at the various safety features in a Tesla car throughout its various models, and why they might just be some of the safest cars out there on the market right now. Which of these factors are making you lean towards maybe getting a Tesla in the future? Do you agree that they are some of the safest cars on the market? Or do you think, like others, that Elon Musk and Tesla are inflating their safety capabilities in order to earn more favor with the public? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time on the channel.